Hey, what's up, everybody? Glad you're back. Hope everybody had a great weekend. I hope everybody is planning on a great week. The weather's still going to do some crazy stuff out there, so make sure you're ready for that. Food stores and stuff like that. Make sure your cabinetry is all filled with stuff. You're stocked up full of food. You don't want to dig into your long-term storable food for this, but you do want to have a lot of this non-perishable food just in case. Just in case. Okay, the reason I'm here for today, and during this SHtF, when it comes about, and when the rule of law is out the door, get you a dog, a big enough dog, in my opinion. And there's several different brands of animals you can get. They're pretty much make sure one's friendly to you, obviously, and the family and whatnot. But they're also great protection. But they don't need electricity, and they don't need batteries. They just need fed and water once in a while. But the good thing about having one of these things is that if somebody's walking up your road, your driveway, or whatever, they're going to let you know. They're going to let you know. Mine lets me know when a leaf falls off a tree. So I'm just saying, you can't go wrong with having even a couple of them if you have the area and can afford them. There's nothing better than canine security. I mean it. You can't go wrong. These dogs, they'll do almost anything to protect the family, and even sometimes they give up their own life to protect the family or their owner. And like I said, you can't get better friends than that, than a good dog. So that's what I'm saying for right now. When the doo-doo hits the fan, make sure you already have a dog. Some people like them little dogs, because but even a little dog will go yip 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 when somebody comes up the driveway or up your sidewalk. They're out in your yard. And the biggest thing with having a dog, any dog, is early warning. These dogs are early warning devices. That's kind of like how I see them. I love them to death, but you can't go wrong with having a good dog or a couple good dogs, because they'll take care of you. And like I said, they will let you know that somebody's in your AO. You can guarantee that because it's their AO. And they don't want people in their yards, or they don't want people on their little properties. They don't. And so they'll let you know. And that's just kind of what I'm saying for today. Just make sure, that you're protected, and make sure that you have the ways and means to take care of them if you get them. And one other thing I had to get this because mine blew up. Now, I use a kind of a desktop underneath my desk here for this and a lot of other things because I'm old school and I love desktops. Obviously, if you have a notebook computer or something like that, or only using an iPad and stuff, you won't need them. But I had to get one of these. All right. This is one of the best kind you can get, in my opinion. APC. You cannot go wrong. Those things are diehards. This one was 7.5 years old. It finally started arcing and stuff, and it was time to get rid of it. But you can't, it'll back up your router. It'll back up anything you want it to back up. It'll back up, protect it, surge protect it in the whole 9 yards. You just, if you have a desktop computer or one of the old mini towers, you don't want to not have one of those things, unless you can guarantee that your power will never flicker or never go off or never just kind of go off and on. Sometimes in bad weather that does that. You need one of these things. I've used them, 20 years, easy. And I live by them. I wouldn't have a computer running without one. And I wouldn't have a network system without one. I wouldn't have my satellite TV and stuff without protection. You just don't. So I'm just saying, get one if you need one. If you're using that kind of a computer, like I said, if you're using a notebook computer or only using an iPad or your phone or something like that, well, you don't need one. But if you're like me, old school, you got to have one. I paid $100 for that. And it'll last me another 7 years, easy. And you can't go wrong. It's full-time protection for your computer and your electronics. Because one thing you don't want to do is be without some kind of electronics. So, all right then. Hey, look, nothing but love for you guys. I really mean it. Everybody, be good, be careful out there, and enjoy the weekend. And until next time, all right. We'll catch you later. All right. Be good, be safe, and come back and visit once in a while.